The underlying rules that form people's interactions with others and themselves, as well as their worldview and ideas, are the 8 core human values. These principles encapsulate the essence of what it is to be human and represent the accumulated knowledge of all historical cultures and societies. They give people a framework for living fulfilling lives with a purpose and making a difference in the world by promoting justice, compassion, and sustainability. What principles are essential to a fulfilling life? What would you like to be remembered for? Your life principles are those that, once you identify them, help you with decision-making and provide the building blocks for your character, specifically the one you want to have. What traits do you value in others and strive to develop in yourself? How do such traits align with your basic principles? But what good does it do to define your principles? In order to respond to this query, we will examine 8 core principles and demonstrate how they affect everything you do. Let's get going. But before you watch the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. First, acceptance. The ability to accept what you can control and what you can't control. Understand that on some days, you are the hammer, and on other days, you are the nail. With acceptance as a core value, you can build either way and be happy. Moreover, acceptance can help you love all parts of yourself, flaws and all. Practicing acceptance also helps you become more compassionate towards yourself and others. Second, adaptability. Life is going to throw you curveball after curveball, and if you aren't ready for them, you are going to strike out. Your life and the life of those you surround yourself with are far too complex to confine yourself to one mold. Be adaptable, ready, and willing to change when you need to. Do not be afraid to change depending on the situation life throws at you. When you adapt, you will become ready to take on any challenges. Third, fairness. Treating each person equally and justly is a fundamental concept that fairness upholds. In order to promote social justice and equality, it is necessary for people to refrain from bias and discrimination. In order to be fair, one must respect and acknowledge the various cultural, religious, and lifestyle preferences of others while still advancing shared ideals. People can build a more just and equitable society where everyone has the chance to flourish and prosper by emulating the principle of fairness. Fourth, calmness. As well as being in a sublime state of mind, many people forget that calm is a simple decision to make. You can be calm in any situation should you allow yourself to be. No amount of angry drivers, long queues, or frustrating technology can penetrate you when you adopt calmness as a core value. You can't simply become a master at being calm when you decide to make it your core value. Being calm takes practice. Fifth, wisdom. Wisdom is a fundamental value that entails using information and experience to exercise sound judgment and make smart judgments. People must seek out fresh viewpoints, admit their mistakes, and use critical thinking techniques to solve difficult issues. Understanding one's knowledge limitations and being receptive to novel concepts and viewpoints are characteristics of wisdom. People who live uphold the value of wisdom are better able to negotiate difficult situations, make wiser judgments, and contribute to a more informed and enlightened society. Sixth, respect. Respect entails acknowledging the intrinsic value and dignity of every person, regardless of their race, ethnicity, gender, beliefs, or sexual orientation. Individuals are expected to actively listen to others, respect their opinions, and refrain from passing judgment or forming assumptions based on preconceived conceptions in order to uphold this key principle. In addition to treating others with respect, respect also entails being cordial, attentive, and courteous in all dealings. People can develop deep connections and contribute to the peaceful and inclusive development of society by modeling the value of respect. Seventh, trustworthiness. It is a fundamental value that includes dependability, consistency, and reliability. It calls for people to keep their word and uphold their commitments, as well as to conduct themselves with integrity and openness. Building credibility and trust with other people entails being trustworthy, as does upholding honesty and integrity in all facets of one's life. People can foster good relationships, launch successful careers, and help create a society that is more dependable and trustworthy by keeping the value of trustworthiness. Overall, the ability to be trusted is a fundamental quality that is necessary for creating wholesome, fulfilling relationships in all spheres of life. And 8, honesty. One of the most significant human qualities is honesty, which is generally acknowledged. Being true and truthful in one's ideas, words, and deeds is a sign of honesty. Integrity and credibility must be upheld since they are necessary for building respect and trust. In interpersonal interactions, the workplace and society at large, honesty is essential. People who are honest demonstrate a willingness to be open and transparent, to express their thoughts and opinions, and to accept responsibility for their own acts. A value that should be regularly lived out in both significant and minor ways is honesty. It entails being honest and open with people in communication, even if that involves owning up to failings or errors. Building and keeping trust in interpersonal relationships depends on being honest. Being truthful reduces the likelihood of misinterpretations, arguments, and betrayal's feelings. Building a culture of accountability, transparency, and ethical behavior in the workplace requires honesty. Honest workers are more likely to be respected and trusted by their superiors and co-workers, which can result in career success and progress. In a nutshell, honesty is a fundamental human trait that is necessary for establishing long-lasting bonds, developing trust, and encouraging moral conduct. Being true and truthful in our words, acts, and thoughts is what it means to be honest. Honesty should be continuously practiced in all aspects of our lives, including close friendships and the job. By being sincere, we may forge stronger, more satisfying bonds with one another and foster a culture of responsibility and trust in our community. For building a just, compassionate, and sustainable world, these values stand for universal truths. A holistic understanding of human nature and the environment we live in is achieved through the interconnectedness of each value with the others. And so here we are. Hope you liked the video. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.